Hello and thank you for tuning in to Embrace My Melanin. It's your girl Rochelle, and in today's video, yes, as you saw by the title, I am on day six of the foundation week here on my channel. And in today's video, we will be going over the Dose of Color Meet Your Hue foundation, okay? This particular foundation, if I'm not mistaken, it launched I believe it was last year fall. I think it was like maybe August, excuse me, I'm sorry. Maybe it was August or September that it came out. So it's been out for roughly a year, crazy enough, but I've been wanting to try it that whole entire time. And I've been dodging, I have been absolutely dodging watching reviews on this particular foundation because I wanted to have my own thoughts about this foundation on my own, okay? So with that being said, let me give you some stats real quick before we head on over to the demo, okay? So, first off, this foundation retails for $36 and comes available in 42 shades, okay? And is also available in 6 shade ranges, okay? And that's that's fair, then light, light medium, medium, dark, and then deep, okay? The shade that I have here is 137 and it falls under the deep category, but I will show you this real quick because I ordered my I ordered my foundation online and they sent me this little chart right here of all the deep shades, and deep is considered to go from 136 to 142. So I am the second darkest shade in the deep category, and that leaves 5 more shades available after my shade, okay? So if you're in my shade range, or you're thinking that I might be your shade, but you feel like that's a little too light, or the undertone is just a little different, there are 5 more shades after what I'm putting on my face today, okay? Alrighty, so with this particular foundation, it is considered to be a lightweight with medium to full coverage that delivers a blurring effect which reduces the appearance of fine lines and skin imperfections, okay? It is vegan and cruelty-free, talc-free, paraben-free, oil-free, and fragrance free, okay? So if for some people who are out there, you feel like your skin is just extra sensitive, especially to fragrances, and I realize that depending on how strong the fragrance is, I could be that way too sometimes. This happens, you know, you get old and your skin just says stop. Okay, so those are the particular stats on it. With the fragrance free, I really truly did love that, because sometimes you don't want to smell nothing. You just want to put the foundation on and let it do what it do, okay? Now, so with all that being said, let's go on over to the demo. Okay, and if you have not already subscribed to my channel, stop that. Just go ahead and click the button down. Go ahead and click the button, okay? And if you have not already given me a thumbs up, and if you like what you see here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, please, and thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, okay? As I said before, I had picked up the shade number 137 in the Meet Your Hue by Dose of Color, okay? And here is the packaging right here. I'm pretty sure by now you've seen probably multiple reviews on this one, but I still want to give you guys my thoughts on this foundation. I have not seen one review on this particular foundation because I wanted to go into it with a clear thought and opinion on the foundation, okay? So here it is right here, 137, and it has a pump, okay? And let's go ahead and alright, and there is the shade right there. Not bad. It looks like it might be a little light, but then again, I could be very shocked, okay? Alright, so let me go in with my brush right here. This is the It Cosmetics Flawless Complexion brush right here. And let's just go ahead and just it's going too light. Okay, but it's okay. So here is my face after applying it on one side right here. and then the side with nothing on it at all. Okay. I think it's a little bit too, just a little too light. The great thing about it is that, you know, you can get, I can get like a deeper shade because I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's 5 or 6 shades after this shade. So that is not, so the shade range, I have other options as far as the shade range goes, but this is not terrible. I will say that I have had way worse, okay? So this is not terrible at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish this side of my face, and I will be right back. Here it is all put on my face right here. It is a medium to full coverage. I can build it up from here, but I'm not going to, because more of a medium coverage is what I like. It is covering my hyperpigmentation, and it does cover my scarring, my scars and my dark spots down here really, really well. I know that I could build it up down here if I needed to on the bottom half of my face, where I need the build up to, if I want to completely cover my scarring, but I feel like it covered it very, I think it covered it very, very well, in my opinion, okay? So I'm gonna wait just a few minutes, and I am going to let this dry down, and I will be right back. Here it is. I am back after just a few moments. It's been around about, it's been about a good 5 minutes, and I just let it dry down just a little bit. It still looks the same. It did not oxidize or anything like that at all. The more I see it on my face, it still looks good. So yep, and it has dried down completely, okay? So I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think it does. It has a really beautiful finish. I will say that. I just think that the color's just a little off, just a little more red in undertone, as opposed to being, say, more golden or neutral in undertone is what I prefer usually. But overall, it's not bad at all. It is very, very lightweight. It dries down really, really quickly when you're blending it in. It does dry down. Excuse my hand, guys. But when I went, but it does dry down really, really quickly. I noticed that when I was blending it in, it dries down quickly. So far, yeah, so far I can honestly say that I like the finish of it, you know. Yeah, I like the finish of it. So I will see you guys after I have finished my face. And I'll be right back. Okay, and here I am. I am back, and here is my finished face, okay? Now, I will say that I did put on a primer before I started my applying the foundation. I used the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I absolutely love this primer. If you have not tried it, you will love it. Oily skin, dry skin, you will absolutely love this primer. It's absolutely the best, okay? So here is my face, and I'm liking the look. I set it very easily, and all the products that I use today, I will most definitely link down below in the description box. As always, this week, everything is down below in the description box, okay? So I am about to go out. Actually, I'm about to finish my last hour, because I was at the doctor pretty much all day, okay? To head out, I will see you guys in just a short quick second for you, and it's going to be several hours for myself. Right now it is 3:24 in the afternoon. I'm getting a late start today. Sorry, it's just been a late start today. Chances are I won't come back on camera until after 10 o'clock, but I will see you very, very, very soon. And here I am back, and here is my face, okay? Let's take a quick look. Okay, so it has been several hours. I left off camera, I think early, it was like 3:30 maybe. Okay, it is now after midnight. It is 12:07. Okay, I've had this foundation on my face for a solid 8.5 hours now, I believe. Okay, so I've had it on for that long, and here it is. And well, what do y'all think? Okay, what do you think? Okay, so let me give you a couple quick stats about this foundation again. $36, comes in 42 shade. I picked up shade number 137 in the deep category, and there are 5 other shades available after this shade right here. Okay, it promises ultralight wear, blurs imperfections and fine lines, and I can honestly say that it does blur your imperfections. It's a medium to full coverage foundation, okay? And it did cover my hyperpigmentation. It did cover my scarring enough on the bottom of my face. Like I said earlier, if I wanted to put another layer down here on my scars to totally blur out or to totally cover my my scars down here, then I could do that and it would cover it completely. But I didn't mind the medium coverage. That's more my tone when it comes to foundations. Excuse my hair, just I can't wait until next week. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, so but it did cover enough on my face, and I can honestly say that I absolutely love the finish of this foundation. It really did a really good job, an amazing job with blurring my pores. I could say out of all the foundations that I've tried so far this week, this is the one that blurred my pores the most, okay? And I absolutely love that. I will say this, of course you see the shininess on my nose, of course you see that, but all the rest of my face is no oils peeking out, no oils peeking out at all. And this little bit right here on my nose as it is, this happened roughly at the 6-hour mark. Roughly at the 6-hour mark. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, and if you've been watching the whole entire foundation week, as I said before, usually right around the 4 or 5 hour mark is usually when the oils start to peek through. For this not to peek through until the 6-hour mark, shocking. Very, very shocking. Very, very surprising, okay? Because it didn't have any long-lasting claims to it. This foundation, how it is on my face right now, how it looks on my face right now, I could see this easily lasting throughout the day. If you have a long, like say 10 plus hour day, I could easily see this foundation lasting on my face for that long. Of course, like I said before in other videos, usually I always have a little powder puff or something so that I can just powder my nose or powder my areas where I get a little oily, okay? For me, it's just unrealistic for me to ever not powder my nose when I know good and well I will get oily in my T-zone, okay? So this right here, easily just go ahead and just get a little, I'll get my sponge right here. And that's it. That's it. Okay. And that was it. It took the shine away from my nose and the little bit that was on my forehead, but it is what it is what it is. But overall, looks flawless. Looks just as good as it did when I first put it on my face earlier this afternoon. So just absolutely beautiful. I could easily stay inside this foundation for another 4 hours before I feel like, okay, I just gotta get it off, okay? Because usually at some point of the day, you just feel like you just really just want to scrub everything off your face. And right now, here at the 8+ hour point, I feel like I could go easily another 4 hours with this particular foundation, which is very impressive. Of course, with anybody that has oily skin types, I would suggest you use a good primer on your skin. But for dry, normal, or combination skin types, You know, I feel if you're going to wear it for at least a minimum 8-hour day, I think you'll do just fine. Just fine. For my oily people or my combo oily and the T-zone, get yourself just a little powder puff, and you'll be just fine with just blotting your skin ever so often, okay? But other than that, they're absolutely amazing. The wear time on this is absolutely amazing, and I love it. I love that just made my skin just look flawless. Just made it look flawless. And I absolutely love it, okay? Now, the shade range, they have plenty of shades for women of color, for people of color. I love that. When I heard that Dose of Color was coming out with their foundation, the first thing I thought was, but how is the shade range? And when they said off the rip, we got 42 shades, I was like, sold. I was like, okay, they're coming out the bat right the first time around. They're not waiting to see how the foundation does and then adding shades. They came out the gate with 42 and they did great on that. Kudos to Dose of Color. Y'all did good on that. The price point is standard, $36. That's pretty standard with the Beccas and the Urban Decays and that sort of things, especially. And I mentioned these other brands because these are the brands that's also sold inside of Ulta, and they're right around that price point. So that's very comparable to some of those brands that I just named. So not disappointed in the price point either. I pretty much expected it to be that price range. If it was more than that, I would be like, but it was right on point in price range, okay? So overall, with this particular foundation, listen, Dose of Color, it's a go. It is a go. I can honestly say that this is a really good foundation. I will be putting this in my foundation rotation. As of right now, lately it has only been Pat McGrath and the Charlotte Tilbury and the ColourPop Pretty Fresh tinted moisturizer. But the two most definitely that I know I'm going to add into rotation will probably be Meet Your Hue by Dose of Color, and of course the Pretty Fresh foundation from ColourPop, okay? Alright, so that is all for this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the button down below, okay? And if you have not already given me a thumbs up, and if you like me and my brand of crazy, go ahead and just give me a thumbs up, please, and thank you. I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay blessed, stay beautiful, and please continue to stay safe.